All right, we're recording. All right, so what brings you to the steps of the courthouse today?
I was invited here today to talk about the impacts of the new big beautiful bill passing and what that means for those who rely on Medicaid and programs like that. Families will be impacted. It's estimated that upwards of 250,000 Hoosiers could be losing Medicaid. I think it will impact the emergency rooms, the justice system. If people aren't able to get different modalities of treatment, whether it's hospitals, medical, rehabilitation, we'll feel it.
Well, I'm here to support Families First, the rally. I am specifically interested in the Medicaid cuts that we're looking at. I personally receive Medicaid for a mental health condition. Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to get the prescriptions I need for a normal life or see the doctors I need to see. With my mental health condition, I can't work full time. I don't work year round. So I can see the cuts is affecting me directly.
Why do you think the cuts to Medicaid are dangerous to Hoosier families?
For the very reasons I spoke of, if they don't have access to health care, to the ability to go to a hospital close by, those who live rurally, if they don't have the ability to buy the prescriptions they need for wellness, I can see the level of livelihood of the families in our city, in our state, as going down.
Thank you so much for the invitation today. Thanks everybody for coming out. I am the newly appointed Executive Director with the Next Step Foundation here in Terre Haute. We specialize in residential treatment for those suffering with substance use disorder. We also work with behavior modification and things of that nature. So this is a very important issue for us in terms of Medicaid and what that could mean, not only for those that we serve, but for those that are serving as well. So this big, brutal bill, as it was put earlier, promises fiscal reform that comes with a very steep cost. So it's estimated $1 trillion in Medicaid cuts over the next decade. And as it was said earlier, estimated that approximately upwards of 250,000 Hoosiers losing Medicaid. Here in Vigo County, where so many rely on Medicaid for addiction and mental health treatment, these cuts threaten to unravel what we have built here in Indiana. But we have been able to do something special here in the state of Indiana in terms of recovery-oriented systems of care. And that's all being threatened right now. Medicaid has become a lifeline. It funds nearly 60% of addiction treatment and a quarter of mental health care nationwide. For us, that means local clinics, recovery programs, and life-saving tools like naloxone are also on the chopping block. Our rural communities, where 1 in 4 adults depend on Medicaid, face the biggest hit. Cuts could close local clinics, forcing people to travel for hours for care. But we're not helpless here. We can push back. We can show up, as we are today.
Never be divided. The people.
Are you independent or working with
Never be divided.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm doing this with Indivisible. With their